Hi there, I am Iain Hoey, the editor at International Fire and Safety Journal. I'm here at the NEC in Birmingham today for the Fire Safety Event 2025, and I'm here to speak to Adrian Paynter, Business Development Director at Quelfire. So Adrian, what does early engagement in fire stopping mean, and why is it so important today?
Thank you. Good question. Early engagement in fire stopping really means that we, as a manufacturer, would sit down with all the parties involved in a project. So quite often it would be the architect, it would be the main contractor, it would be the M&E provider or the M&E designer, sometimes a dry lining contractor, and we'd get them all around the table very early on in the project to discuss and find out what they want to do in terms of the wall construction, what services are going in, what fire rating has to be achieved, and then we find a way to actually do the design for the services with all these factors in mind. So we arrive in at M&E service runs with fire stopping in mind. So everyone is around the table right at the very early stages of a project, sometimes as early as stage 3, and everyone's agreeing on a design that works in terms of getting the spacing correct and so on. So a compliant solution that then is passed down to the fire stopping contractor, who will then install that solution, if you like.
I know that Quelfire has a sort of design and build mantra. Can you just sort of explain what that means?
Okay, so the design then build, I suppose, is really how it has been in the past. It's been a bit the other way around. So it's been a bit build and then design. So in other words, what would used to happen is the M&E service runs would be put in place, just as they always have been in the past, and then the fire stopping contractor would be called in to fit their fire stopping around the M&E services. And very often it's wrong. Spacings are wrong, the size of the letterbox is wrong, the services are incorrectly placed, etc. And the fire stopping contractor can't actually do a compliance fire stopping project, if you like. So the design then build is very similar to what I'd said before, is we get the design right early on, and then we go and build it. So it's a matter of agree the design and then stick to the plan, and that's really in a nutshell the design and build very briefly.
How can working with Quelfire early help projects succeed at Gateway 2 and 3?
Yeah, thank you. It's a great question. So the way that's obviously with the new Building Safety Act, it's ever so important that the solutions that go into a building are compliant. If you don't, of course, you know that you can't hand over a building. That's what Gateway 2 and 3 is all about, is you have to put in tested and compliant solutions. So work with Quelfire right from the early stage ensures that we know exactly what's going into the building in terms of, as I said before, the wall construction, the services, and so on, the fire rating you have to achieve. We then provide you with the solutions, the tested solutions, more importantly, that can be achieved within that building, so that at the end of the day, the contractor is handing over a compliance project to the client.
I've got a question for you. I know that one of Quelfire's mantras is, because it's your job to know. Can you just kind of explain what that means and why that's such an important message for you?
Yes, okay, good. So essentially what we're saying is your job to know is it's everyone's responsibility to make sure that you're taking fire stopping seriously, you're taking fire seriously. If you don't know, we'll ask. There's plenty help out there. We've got plenty knowledge, and we've got plenty of material we can feed out to anyone who wants to know. But really, it's very important that everyone learns and is educated as to how best they should be fire stopping buildings. So, because it's your job to know, really means there's no excuse for ignorance, because there is enough out there to be able to learn and know the correct way of fire stopping.
Right.
Yeah.
Adrian, thank you so much. It's been absolutely brilliant.
Thank you.
Thank you for your time.